Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Doc Bob Lee for 107.5 WBLS. You are watching Open. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for checking it out. Our last guest is a quirky bass player that's made his great strides in the world of music. And today we'll be hearing his story and how he worked with plenty of the top-notch artists and companies around the world. So please welcome to the show, Bubby Lewis.
What's
Bubby
going on,
Lewis is in the
everybody?
house.
What's happening? What's happening?
All right. So wait a minute. You all the way out there in Japan right about now?
This is home for now. This is
I
home.
heard. I heard. I heard.
Yep.
But you didn't grow up there. Where did you grow up?
Born and raised in Flint, Michigan, and when I graduated high school, I moved to California in 2005. Lived in LA, and as of last year, I've been here in Tokyo. So,
Interestingly enough, I always wanted to be able to play the bass, and I do. I play it well.
Nice.
The air bass. Sometimes.
Okay.
I play the upright and
you,
sometimes those groups are playing. Okay. Everybody grabs an instrument. You probably did it too, right?
I still do it. After playing professionally all these years, I still play air bass. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But somebody did hand me during the New York City Marathon, a guy named Jeff Fox. He plays in the band, because the Jeff Fox band. He's on the radio too. And he said, "Here, Bob, just take this bass." Now there was another bass player in the background, and he said, "Just keep this note right here, and just do." Yeah. And I was doing it. And I looked around to see if this guy, he had me off, and maybe this guy was running it, and I was. And next thing I said, I got to see if I'm doing it. So I said, I said, "Oh, that's me."
You heard that sound, huh?
Yeah. So how did you get into it, man? What made you want to pick up the bass?
I mean, man, just my father was a pastor. I come from a musical family. My brother, my oldest brother, Kubi, played bass and guitar and organ. My sister played drums. I got cousins in the music industry, and I don't know. I wanted to play drums first, but I'm a horrible drummer. I can't do different things at different times. It's can't get it, man. We ain't there yet. So I heard the bass and I said, okay, that seems kind of nice. So that was the transition point for me. But now, just growing up in Dad's church.
Yeah. Did you experiment with the upright or the one?
Yeah. I not long after I moved to LA, I got a 5-string full body upright. That's the big dog. That's the, you can get the 3/4 size, you can get the half size, but I got a full body. So the neck was big on that thing, man. And I still got it. I gave it to one of my buddies. He's holding on to it for me. But upright is fun. It's a completely different instrument, though, I tell you.
Yeah. And once they find out that you're good in the business and your name travels out there, then everybody wants to give you a call, Bubby.
Yeah.
Who are some of the people that you performed with?
Man, let's see, Snoop. Pretty much all of Snoop's friends, anybody affiliated with him, Snoop and Dr. Dre and The Game and Nipsey Hussle, rest in
peace.
Rest in peace to Nipsey and Nate Dogg, and man, it's so many, man. Bone Thugs and Harmony and Ice Cube and Ice-T, DMX. So many, man. I mean, and that's just in the hip hop side. It's a lot of people in R&B, Jodeci and Jhené Aiko. It's a lot, man. It's a lot of. I've been fortunate to be able to, experience playing with a lot of different artists and, meet a lot of different people, but still a Flint, Michigan country boy.
Wait a minute now. Yeah, I know you traveled the world. You're in Japan now, and what stands out in your mind? Because sometimes, even for me, when I'm backstage, I see like different things, and when I'm in concert or hosting a show, I'm reminded of different things. I can look back on some things that just blew my mind or stood out in my mind. What does that for you?
I mean, honestly, it's I'm grateful to the Lord, man, to be able to have seen
Amen.
these places I heard about growing up, learning about different locations in school and stuff like that. And me even being here, I've been wanting to come to Japan since seeing Ninja Turtles for the first time when I was 5, 6 years old or whatever I was.
Yeah.
And but I guess the thing that just blows my mind is just, it's a big world, but it's a small world, and it's just a lot of people in it. And when you really look at things full perspective, you're never given a pass to be arrogant or be prideful, be so into yourself. You gotta honestly just see it for what it is, and we're all just dust and dirt, as the Bible says. We dirt, and we gonna return as dirt, and so it's just marveling at different places and stuff, and I'm just grateful to be able to be here with my family, man, honestly.
Beautiful. Now, you're Japan. That's the world of anime,
Absolutely.
comic books, and video games.
Yep. Yes, sir.
How has your music blended into all of that stuff?
That stuff is a massive inspiration for me. It started with Ninja Turtles, and then I got into martial arts. I had a fraud karate teacher in Flint, Michigan. Trust me, that brother he was a fraud. That joker wasn't teaching us nothing. He wasn't saying nothing, but that stuff just kind of sparked me, and then I got a hold of the anime stuff. Uh Probably too early before I should have been seeing it, but I woke up in the middle of the night and seen it on Sci-Fi Network, and I saw the violence and the fighting, and I said, "Oh, that's great." And but yeah, it's inspired my music a lot. Video games, especially. That's probably my favorite thing to create is video game,
Yeah.
sound and music. So
Well, there's a lot of
yeah,
people into it. Curtis Blow in the early days did
yeah,
uh, we're playing
yeah, yeah, yeah,
basketball with
yeah,
Allison Williams,
yep.
and that thing is still playing, and they're still making money
Hmm.
from that.
Of course,
That residual
absolutely.
income is like crazy.
How many years ago was that too? That was, yeah.
So that's a good
It's
thing to get into.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool, and it's fun. It's no rules to it, really. You gotta just create an emotion. That's the purpose of it. But that's the purpose of all music, really. But
Yeah,
video games and film, they really dive into that more. You
yeah.
know, it's emotional. You know.
Do you think about maybe teaching people who are looking to come up in the game? Doing master classes and things of that
Ye-
nature.
Yeah, I mean, for a while when I would have free time off the road, I would do lessons and stuff like that. But recently, being out here, it's difficult to do lessons because like right now it's 1 a.m. on Tuesday here. So
Yeah.
I would be up at this time because certain people back in the States or in Europe, where depending on where they're from. So what I did was I have a Patreon now. Patreon. I'm so Flint, Michigan lingo, but with the Patreon, I can just spill all the beans, and people can look at it as much as they want. And I'm talking about everything that helped me to develop, my skill and stuff like that. Methods that I took to learn certain things, and just stuff about the industry, how to get in the industry, and
Yeah.
what it
Got to learn
takes.
about
And
business because
yeah,
they
yeah.
can they can pull you down and
Oh, brother, it's a dog eat dog, man. It's sharks.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
sharks, but you gotta endure. If you want it, you gotta endure to the end, and you gotta
Exactly.
just make sure you do. Make my dad say, just make sure you do right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing.
What's coming up? Any new music? Any concerts? Any tours coming up that we should know about?
I got some solo stuff, more solo stuff coming out. Also, I think, yeah, I'm wearing this some buddies of mine out here in Japan. We just randomly started a band, Silver Kid, and it's anime, video game sound and stuff, 100%. We got a record that we're going to be putting out probably in the next 2 months or so, and then me and my buddy Eddie, who's also from Flint, who happens to live in South Korea now randomly. He just up and bounced too. But we got some more music coming out. It's a couple things, some different tours and whatnot. Different releases.
Copy.
Yeah. It's some fun stuff coming this year, man. We're gonna see what the Lord has in store. I'll put it like that.
Where can we go to find out more about you? Social media, website?
Sure. At Bubby Lewis. I'm on IG a lot. I mean, I still have my Facebook. I don't really check it much. I just, on Twitter, you know how it is. Everything is Bubby Lewis though, and then my website is bubbylewis.com, and definitely people can holler at me on the Patreon though, and I like that because I get to have more of a personal thing with all of the subscribers and stuff. I shoot them little videos and stuff, personal videos just directly to them all the time, just to get their, the heart-to-heart questions and whatnot. That it's easier for me because I can just do that on my phone instead of staying up till 4 a.m.
What would you describe yourself as? Bass player, singer, songwriter, bassist?
I guess just a creator. I just want to be a creator. I'm a bass player, but I sing a little bit. I like to compose. I like to make beats too. I like to produce. I guess just a little bit of everything, but country Flint boy. That's the final. That's the final of what I say I am.
All right, that's what we're going to say. That's what. Flint man, music man.
That's
producer,
right.
Singer, bassist.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bubby Lewis, thank you, man. Thank you so much.
I appreciate y'all for having me, and everybody be blessed, and y'all keep some Benadryls on you for the. I'm out here sniffalificus right now.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all good. When you get the music done, send us some copies. All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
My man, Bubby Lewis. That's about it for us. It's funny how time flies when you're having fun, but that's about it. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you. What you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice. Let your choice control or choose. And remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. So say you can and you will. I'm the Doc Bob Leah. I'll see you over 107.5 WVLS. I love you all. Peace.